Oh yeah, it begins again. We are starting this 3 of Final Fantasy to Silver Eyes. The final disc, yes! Oh, I finally want to get this over with. This was a couple of pages left, but they're huge. There's 13 chapters, so this has 5 chapters. So let's do this. Yo! Chapter 9. Carson opened his eyes, disoriented. His head stuffed tight with a massive pulsating ache. He was half sitting, stiffly parked against a wall, and he found he could not move his arms. His body was covered in little random places of sharp pain and tingling numbness. He tried to shift away from the discomfort, but he was restrained somehow, and a little nudge he could make just made new precious hurt. Rose trying to get his bearings. It looked like a storage room. There were boxes on the walls, and discarded cans of paint and other cleaning supplies littered the floor. But there was more. There was just a fairy fabric everywhere. Caught appeared then sweetly. Felt muzzy, like if he closed his eyes, he could just fall back to sleep so easy. No. He should have his head hard, tried and yelled, "Oh no!" As the fire he cut his jaw and closed his eyes, waiting for the pounding. Waiting for his pounding. He cut his jaw and closed his eyes, waiting for the pounding and nausea to subside. Eventually the did, fading back to something almost manageable. Staying over this time, stare at his sees his face. Oh no. He was wedged inside the heavy barrel-shaped torso of a mascot castle, the headless top art of some animal. John was trapped inside the torso section, pinned to his in the ornamental suit by some framework. Costa hung to this on the side. His next gal in contrast on the bottom, nothing small, thin in contrast. The other things inside the mascot torso. There's pieces of metal that pressed against his back and poked it into it. He could feel warm patches of skin, and he could not tell if the thing he felt ticking down his back was sweat or blood. Something was pressing to the sides of his neck. When he turned his head, what it was dug into his skin. The cosmic fur was dirty and matted. A faint color that might once have been a bright blue, but was now only a bust approximation of beige. Oh no, Carter's in the bunny suit. No, not the bunny suit. I would never get tired of that voice. Thank you very much. I don't care how I'm supposed to take out the situation. I'm reading a book, you can read it your way. He could see a head of the same color a few feet away, sitting on a cardboard box. So he looked at it, but he could not tell what his does do. Looks like someone's been into 6 grade told to make an ammo and done just that. Careful not to make it look like any pistol type of ammo. Look down the room to enjoy. He knew where he was. The piles of fragments had faces. They were empty costumes, masks from the restaurant. They featured a glass and staring at the eyes of him. Like they wanted something. He walked around, trying to assist calmly. Though his heart was fluttering army in his chest. The room was small. A single bulb overhead did dimly, flicking so slightly to create a distorting intensity of movement. A small desk fan. Wait, what? A small metal desk fan? Oh god, the fan appeared! Oh god, no, it's Matt Password Nice's the fan! Fan was stretching through the corner, but the other boot was heavy with his steel metal launches for a decade. Carter was too hot. The air felt too thick. He tried to stand up, but without start, he could not brace himself. And as he slewed, he felt a number of wide-winged nods. Yeah. I wanted to do that. A raspy voice was this. That's why I did it in a raspy voice. I had to do it. Carter looked out. She Noah. The door opened. It moved slowly. The child Carter felt a strange sweetness. Who is it? Let me out of this! He said in a panicked desperation. The door squealed like an injured animal as it guided almost of its own accord. The frame empty. At a moment's pause, a yellow rabbit poked its head around the corner. Its ears tilted at a jaunty angle. It was still for a moment, almost posing. Then it came in with a bouncy roar, graceful with none of the stiff, with mechanical movement of the old gamble. Did a step, spun and took a deep bow. Boing, boing, boing. Then it reached out and took up the door, revealing the man inside across. Guess this shouldn't be surprised, Constant said. Just never trust a rabbit. Said it didn't make sense. It's funny. But the words were coming out of him now without any impulse for the thing. Dick, let's do it. Because it's something. Oh. This is what happened to Michael. You are what happened to Michael. Don't speak. Dave said. Oh, Dave. Like I said, I didn't trust this guy. And this time, my trust was well wanted. Dave. Cotton opened his mouth to answer back, but the smart died on his tongue when he saw the god's face. He had somehow evaded by the next. The pictures and effectual, but now, as he saw Cotton a stern-looking rabbit costume, looked distant. Safe of the thing, technically, his gaunt features and sunken eyes. The skin that seemed to a wall firm, ready to step from stray. But now there was a mean, undeniable strength in him, a no-dying variety that caught the wrestler. It happened to Cotton years before. There were two types nasty. There were the obvious ones, like his sixth-grade English teacher who yelled at Pooh was erasers. Wow, your math English teacher drew erasers. I don't know how to math. Or the kid in fifth grade who picks fight with small children after school. Wow, that's weird. I'm recording this on anti-bullying week. Coincidence? I think not! That time was easy. Duh. With brutal and undeniable. But then there was the other kind of pretty tough. Those who grew greater power, being more and more abused by the year. By families who do not appreciate them. By neighbors who cited them as impeccable way. By a world that left them somehow lacking something essential. Behold, stood someone who spent so much of fighting like a concealed laugh that he had been on the mantle a sad, as a gentle potter stuff. He was trying to get out to get over and reveal in the pain, thinking wisely that the world owed them his presence. The God's face, which is recalled fear, is one of the most terrifying things to see. Over the course of now, then vowed to found choice. What kind of name of serial killer is Dave? Wow, I like how you pronounced that. But the way I say it is Dave. So it can be named to sound like a serial killer. Said, can you look like a serial killer? Oh. What kind of name or serial killer is Dave? I can use the echo of Bravo. They do. I told you not. Said call me. Said about this hat. It's like no. I don't know. What I put you in. Your girlfriend got to said I think we've been careful smile. So amusing, he said with a distaste. But no, I'm not wearing costume. Precisely. See, these were two feathers before men like me. He dressed his boy towards that was something that might have been pie, and to be used as work electronics. I don't want to use it, you understand? Called them out, or began to, but these weeks I haven't stopped it. I said, don't move, he said. The necklace cutter came over to a second. See, all the amateur response to that suit are still in it. They simply have that finger like this. They were two pirate costumes dressed up. Things the fuzzy green tones. This old costume to that was touched side of the neck. These are singles, he said. The priest of Becca so close to cross the breeze, he could almost not focus his eye on it. Watch. He did so, just up piece of the rock. With that cottage couldn't see what he had done, and it flashed up with a sound like backfired car. To stiffen, suddenly taking the order not to move deathly serious. Ooh, that's the very old One of the first ones Henry made. Ooh, Henry. The twist these fingers. Very easy. You don't know what you're doing, David. Oh no, no. Henry caught it and trying to focus on what he was being told. He still heard the snap. He's going to carefully die before for the first time before. The snap will kill me. I will die. Come on. I don't know. Sure, I met that. Who's Henry? Henry Davy. My friend Charles Shaw. There's Dave. There we go. Got the confirmation. Henry is Charles Shaw. Aha! He looks back. Do you not know? Oh, right. Well, Cotton. That's for always for Charles' dad. Of course. They said the kind of bright manner people made when they didn't care. Oh, that's from the dress suit Cotton. And if your children's boss, two things will happen. There, all the rocks with staff off, it's on you. But he did cut all your body. Desecrated all the amateurs that have been holding back. All that stuff through the hard backs we instantly driven into your body. You will die, but it will be slow. You will feel your organs punctured, the suit go wet with your blood, and you will know you're dying for long minutes. You're trying to scream, but you will be unable to. Your vocal cords will be severed, and your lungs will fill your blood until you drown in it. There was faraway look in his eyes. I caught knew with tears to hear that they wasn't the victim. He was recognition. How? Got to both and tried again. Do you know that? He had managed to with the same exercise. How do you think? He set down the costume. He said, "Oh, sorry, God, cause the officer first need of volunteer. I helped this a fight to you." Ah! They had been sheltered on the cotton, and now their child was clearly visible, even in the dim, flickering light. His skin was heavily scarred, with a waved white line that scored sweat in tobacco patch. He sat above the mirror in the other. They saw him looking and snapped. Sighs, happy sound. Carter shivered at it. They reached his arms on his body and turned slowly in a second, giving Carter time to see that the scars were everywhere, covering his back with his feet nicely, stretching to the waist of the wild dog as they continued all the way down. One on the back of the neck where they saw sizzle, two scars almost as tall as neck in his hair. So Matt was so down. You either have been at his head. These styles of pushing. Don't move, he said again. Oh God! Damn it, Dave! Ow! What is wrong with you taunting the other me? Also, nice ball, yay! Has to be here! He's here! He has to be here! Mo cries. Doll's face. Yeah. Right. What's the hell? Nothing to say. The door was no coloured shape. Instead, it was we know the door. They welded over. The piece of metal and the hinges were gone. He saw it. They all stared, not fully able to comprehend what they were looking at. They thought to see. Of course, as they hurried for the car. And now his shoes are soaked. Now her shoes and socks were soaked and freezing. It seemed unforgivable to be focused on the whole difficulty at such a moment, but she could not stop her attention from drifting to it. This is insane, Ma said about the game. Who does this? She threw her hand in her face. Who does something like that? She was almost shouting. Someone did that! Someone welded this up! What is Jason isn't there? Oh, put her face on mouth. No, it's over. But she waved at the fine. I'm fine, she said tightly, but she did not move. The area, the place, or that there once been a door, looked more, lesser. The panicked energy that had been dragging her was gone, leaving her empty and without purpose. Looked at Charlie, ignoring the others, and Charlie materialized unconsciously. What do we do? Well, Charlie shook her head. Don't know, Ma, she said, you see. He's in there. Get him out. There has to be a way. There has to be another way in, John agreed. Though he sounded sure than Charlie thought. He had windows and a service door, right? There must have been fires. There has to be something. Stop! Laura cried, and they all froze in space. She was pushing at the floor. What is it? Charlie asked, coming up next to her. It's Jason's footprint, Laura said. Look, you can see it in the imprint. I'm very sure he spent it. Oh, Charlie looked. Laura was right. There was a muddy footprint above Jason's house. They're where? Our face was right again, fine and determined. Oh God. Laura is mad. He must have just been here, Master. Look, you can see the trash turn underneath again. The door must have always been rather gothy. Explain someone here, someone. Come on! Jesus tracks with the darkness. On the roof turning. Try hold that. Not really helping, but keep an eye on the body fractured there. There was just there was something she was forgetting. Something she would know about Betty. Noticing that she was apart. Let's be always move on ahead. You okay? He asked in a low voice. Charlie shook her head. I'm fine, she said. Go ahead. He reached her to say more, but she was staring ahead to the door. I know what I am. Found it! Jess's voice pierced the dark. The child came back to herself and jumped up to catch with the others. The fast flowed again, and she was aiming in the air. Old and rusty, and his covering lay battered on the ground, with scared posters and cuts of mud. Jason, what are you doing? Wild gasped and knelt Sorry, man. What are you thinking? There was an edge to her voice. Something to do with being panicked and weak. We have to go after him, she said. Charlie was dubious, but said nothing. It was Johnny's dog. Too small, she said. I don't think anyone's so fit. Looked down at herself, then around the others. One by one, Kathy. Jessica, she said to us. Come on. What? Jessica looked to his back. You know, a bit more. Not as skinny, yes, Mom said shortly. Just try, okay? Nodded and went to the back. Agreed that was the hour before. Oh, in the wall for a moment. I tried to squeeze it, but her shoulders barely cleared the space. Out of breath. Oh, I can't fit, I'm sorry. She said. You can fit! Said, please, Jessica. Looked at me all. I'm a child short of stage. That's alright. How do you expect it? He's close as far. Child thought. Please, just said, please. Come on. Come on. Oh. Don't. There has to be another way in. Let's do. Answering more gestures. Well, breaking our fight. Even though you weren't really fighting. I guess I could do the rest of this page. Joy closed her eyes, trying to remember. She was picking the restaurant, trying to see it. Not this rest of the day, but as it had been used before. The lights were bright, but full picture. You see how story, she said. Notice there's no like pizza and hot French fries, and just keep and then that's it. That's it! Who says whose brilliant idea was it a skylight in a closet? She finished trying. The style room with the open roof. And would speak away and sit in there for a few minutes. This thing of fresh air that filtered down from the outside. So that's it. That's who gets moved, John said, waking. What will? Mara said, studying the top part of closer. So what no one in a time we saw that Jason was still alive. But still follow. That God's daughter's concierge. Good. I said the brother might be a something appear from the sound. It's been covered like everything else. It's been covered. Oh, like everything else. Oh, I'll jump there. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end there for now. Chapter 10. 12 and chapter 13. We're so close. So close. We just need a lot, please. I wonder how many pages there are. It's 389. Damn, that was the last page. Anyway, see you guys next time.